Hey everybody, what's up? Kerry King's new band has played their first show ever at Reggie's in Chicago. I played this venue before myself. It's really awesome, and it's going to be interesting to see Kerry playing smaller venues again. Usually, Slayer's used to playing outdoor festivals and arenas and stuff like that. So this is going to be really cool to see. We got, of course, Kerry King on guitar, Mark Osegueda from Death Angel on vocals, Phil Demmel from Machine Head and Violence on the other guitar, Paul Bosstaff playing drums back there, and Kyle Sanders from Hell Yeah playing bass. So let's get into it. Let's kick it off with Residue. This was a song that was a single. Let's see what it's all about. All right, here we go. The crosses are cool. For maximum evil. Oh, right on, dude's using his fingers and not a pick on the bass. That's cool. For fan video, this is pretty awesome. Sounds good. The video's clear. Riding the crash cymbal like that's not necessarily what I would have done. Mark sounds awesome. It's crazy to see Kerry play without a wall of Marshalls. All right, here we go. It works better live than it does on the recording. Still expected more, but he nailed it, man. The grinding riff. Pretty cool. It sounds good. They're tight, on point. Man, that guitar is ugly. It's supposed to be. It's working. All right. Not bad. I mean, it sounded just like the single from the album, which is cool. Obviously, these guys are playing it straight up, which is commendable. Mark sounds great. Band sounds tight. You know, I wasn't surprised, really. I mean, these guys are all professionals of the highest order. So let's move on. Let's check out another track, Where I Reign Live. All right, I think this may be the first song from the set. I'm not sure, but here we go. Where I Reign Live. It must be Paul just sat down. Oh, they bring their own front of house guy. This stuff sitting on the stage. Interesting. All right. The anticipation builds. It's just like all this stuff sounds like recycled Slayer songs, which isn't fair for me to say, but kind of does. And what I mean, what else would you expect, though? You know. Pretty sweet. Oh. Here we go. I haven't heard this track yet, so it's new for me. I heard some shredding going on. Has a more thrashy Slayer vibe, old school, a little more. Kind of sounds like Repentless though, too, with the chords and stuff. Less riffs, more chords. All right, here we go. Phil's drinking an imaginary beer. Here goes Phil. What happened? inject a little melody in there. That's cool. Wah, eh. You've heard one wah, you've heard them all. Once again, Mark sounds awesome. Paul's playing great. The whole band's playing good. All right, here we get some Kerry King. Nice. All right, pretty cool. I would have to say that I like Residue more than Where I Reign. And we got one more track to listen to. Of course, it's going to be a Slayer song. And there was a video of, I think, Raining Blood, and there was another song right after it, but I don't know if I could sit through both that. I've seen it, heard it a million times. But anyway, so we're going to also do a Slayer song. How about Chemical Warfare? Can't go wrong with Chemical Warfare off of Haunting the Chapel. Let's see what it's all about. All right, here we go. Oops. Can't really hear the vocals. Mark's probably tired. Not bad. It's not the same without the rest of Slayer, but nice. Kerry playing his other signature guitar, the non-War Beast. Old Slayer's pretty awesome. Uh-oh. It happens. Better late than never. Delaying chorus. It must be Phil Demmel. Mike's not working. There we go. Right on. I think he called for a beer. I think we knew what was happening next. Probably Raining Blood, but I was wrong. It wasn't the last song of the set, Chemical Warfare. But, you know, to Kerry's credit, it's cool he's out there playing. I mean, you can say that about anybody, but it is really cool. He's still playing some Slayer songs. According to Kerry, he was going to play Slayer songs that he wrote. Obviously, we know that Jeff contributed to those songs, either musically or lyrically, but not bad. And you could tell that they're kind of still finding their way around the stage together, which is interesting considering these guys have played some of the biggest stages in the world in front of thousands of people for years. They're the ultimate, they're the pinnacle of professional in metal anyway. And and also to Kerry's credit, Kerry talked about how it's much more difficult starting a band over and it being like a solo band, having his name. And I can speak from experience, not to compare myself to Kerry King, but I get where he's coming from, because when you're in a band and it's your band and it's your name, it's like everything is on you. And then I've said this multiple times. In hindsight, I wish I would have not named my project after myself. The cover albums were cool during COVID because it was like a bunch of different friends contributing vocals and this and that, which was really awesome, and then even after COVID, still the same sort of theme, friends doing vocals. And then once I started recording instrumental music, I never expected it to have the reception that it did. And that's really cool that folks dug it and people liked it. And it means a lot to me. And that means a lot that everybody's watching my channel and listening to my music. And, I can't say that enough. And I really, truly mean that. But, it's interesting. Even someone like Kerry King, who's on the top of the mountain, goes, whoa, it's a pretty steep climb to the top. And that's a testament to to being in a band, having, Jeff, having Dave, having Tom, people make the band. And sometimes the best bands are not the best musicians. I remember reading I think it was a Guitar World magazine, but it had, who was it? Gene Hoglan had an article in there. I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it was Marty Freeman or I think it was Gene Hoglan, but he said, you don't need the best people, the best musicians to make a good band. You need people that share a goal and share a vision. And I think at one time Slayer really did. And it's interesting throughout the years that, Kerry recently said, him and Tom were business partners. And that's what it, in my opinion, devolved to. But I guess if you're around anybody for more than 30 years, it's going to be difficult, But that being said, it's a great example of the people make the band and how important everybody in a band is. And like I said, wasn't terrible live. Residue was the stronger song. Between that and Where I Reign, I still have not listened to the album in its entirety. I need to do so, but so far, not bad. But Chemical Warfare cover, tribute, whatever, that was cool. It's cool to hear Mark up there singing. Like I said, it's interesting watching them play in a smaller place like Reggie. So, there'll be plenty more video today. I know they're playing in Daytona Beach, Florida for the Rockville thing with a bunch of awesome bands. It's like a festival, but anyway, so far so good. So what? Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I got more content coming, more guitar stuff. I hope you watched the last reactions and also the guitar videos I've done. Starting to do some interviews. I can tell you who to look forward to. We got Rick Ross coming on to do a podcast. We've got Kelly Schaefer. Rick Ross, of course, from Death and Massacre. Kelly Schaefer from Atheist. We've got Justin Hombach from Eternity's End. Justin's an awesome guitar player. He plays with that band with Christian Munzner, who is also on this show. There's a few other people that have confirmed, but I'm going to let those names sit. But anyway, once again, you guys, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my channel. Comments, always appreciated. Keep the ball rolling. Keep the dialogue going. It's helping my channel grow, which it is exponentially. So once again, thank you guys. You guys have an awesome rest of your day. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Hopefully for all of us. Probably for most of us, but not all of us. Anyway, you guys have an awesome rest of your night. See you later. Right on. Take it easy.